Have you ever been sitting on the couch, minding your own business, giving your cat a little scratch behind the ears? And suddenly, out of nowhere, they snap? Not playful, not accidental. Just teeth, a flick of the paw, and you're left staring at them like, wait, what did I do? And then, just as suddenly, they're calm again. Like nothing happened. No growl, no hiss. Just a polite, I meant nothing by it, human. It's easy to feel blindsided. You might start thinking, am I doing something wrong? Did I misread the signals? And here's the twist most people don't realize. That bite, strange as it seems, isn't usually about you personally. But stick with us, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand why it happens, you'll know exactly how to prevent it. And maybe even earn a little more peace in your cat-human coexistence. 1. Cats don't mean what you think. Think about it for a second. Unlike dogs, cats aren't wired to communicate anger or disapproval in ways that make sense to us. A sudden bite isn't always a declaration of war. For instance, have you ever noticed your cat curling up on your lap, purring contentedly? And then, bam, a gentle nip to your finger? It's shocking because in human terms, we link teeth with aggression. But in cat terms, that might just be overstimulation. Cats have a threshold for petting. Some cats are like fine-tuned instruments. A few scratches too many, and their nervous system hits max. That bite isn't punishment. It's an automatic, okay, that's enough. Here's the part most people miss. Reading your cat's signals isn't always obvious. Tail flicks, ear swivels, little tension in the paws. All subtle signs that your cat is approaching their comfort limit. Ignore them, and that snap becomes inevitable. And that leads directly into something even more surprising about the type of bite you're feeling. 2. The love bite versus warning bite. Not all bites are created equal. There's a reason cat behaviorists distinguish between a love bite and a true warning bite. A love bite is usually quick, gentle, and sometimes even combined with a kneading motion. Think of it as, I like you, just a little too much right now. Playful, affectionate, maybe a tiny punctuation mark on the affection sentence. A warning bite, however, is sharper, sometimes accompanied by a hiss or a twitch of the tail. That's your cat saying, step back, human. Boundaries are being crossed. Here's the kicker. Humans often misread the cues leading up to the bite. What we interpret as affection or playful behavior might actually be a cat quietly escalating toward enough, which raises the question, can you actually prevent these bites? Or are they just part of life with a cat? The answer is nuanced, and that nuance is what most people miss. 3. Timing matters more than you think. Cats are creatures of precision. Every action, every touch, every interaction is logged in their internal sensory calculator. If a bite happens right after a particularly long petting session, your cat isn't angry. Their nervous systems simply cross the threshold of stimulation. If it's during a sudden move, like reaching for a paw or tail, they interpret it as unexpected contact, triggering an automatic defensive response. Even more interesting, some cats bite before they feel overwhelmed, almost like an early warning. It's their way of saying, I'm approaching my limit, proceed with caution. So here's a tip most owners overlook. Paying attention to timing and context is more effective than trying to teach no. Because in reality, your cat isn't ignoring you. They're responding on their own timeline. 4. Environmental stress can trigger sudden biting. Cats are experts at internalizing the environment around them. Changes in routine, loud noises, or even new scents can heighten their alertness. Imagine this. You're petting your cat in the living room. Outside, a dog barks. A neighbor slams a door. Your cat's ears twitch. Their tail flicks. And suddenly, that gentle scratch behind the ears becomes too much. Bam, they bite. This is not personal, it's contextual. Cats live in a world where sudden threats must be acknowledged immediately. A minor stressor in their environment amplifies their reactions to even minor stimuli, like your affection. Here's the fascinating part most people miss. Many cat bites aren't random. They're a reflection of a cat's external vigilance combined with internal thresholds. They're still attached to you, still relaxed most of the time. But when something shifts, their reaction is lightning fast. And if you've ever wondered why sometimes the bite seems to come from nowhere, there's a surprising physiological explanation for that next. If you've heard something you've never thought about before today and want more insight into why your cat occasionally transforms into a tiny tiger, your cat says you should like and subscribe. Don't make them wait. 5. Sensory overload, how a cat's nerves work. Cats have an incredibly sensitive nervous system. Touch, sound, smell, and movement are processed more intensely than humans experience. That means your cozy petting session might be a symphony to you, but a full-on sensory orchestra to them. And if even one section hits a high note, it can trigger a reflexive bite. Here's a story. A cat named Whiskers was happily kneading her human's lap when a ceiling fan rattled above. Instantly, she swiped at the nearest appendage, her human's hand. Not a punishment, not a malicious act, just an automatic response to sudden sensory input. Cats don't hold grudges. They don't calculate revenge. They respond. Fast, efficient, and sometimes unexpectedly. So if you're feeling judged, just remember, your cat isn't keeping a score sheet. They're following their instincts, their thresholds, and the unpredictable symphony of their senses. Now, here's a part that's a little wild. Did you know your cat might actually be giving you a message through that bite? 6. Bites as communication. In many cases, a sudden bite is simply communication. Think of it like a little sticky note in cat language. I'm done here, give me space. Cats are subtle communicators. Before a bite, there are signals you can often spot if you know what to look for. A slow tail flick, ears rotating backward, or slight tension in the body. Miss these cues, and the bite becomes the punctuation mark you didn't expect. Interestingly, cats will sometimes combine a playful nip with a look that seems almost apologetic. They're saying, I had to make my point, human. Don't take it personally. This is why trying to train your cat with no often fails. They're not ignoring you. They're simply responding on a cat timeline, one measured in sensory input and instinctual cues rather than obedience. 7. How to prevent sudden bites. So what can you do? The good news, it's mostly awareness, timing, and environment. Watch their signals. Tail flicks, ear rotations, or subtle tensing are your early warning system. Limit overstimulation, shorter petting sessions, pauses, or focusing on safe areas like the head and cheeks. Create predictability. Consistent routines and a calm environment reduce stress-based biting. Redirect energy. If play gets too intense, switch to a toy or interactive game. Even small changes make a huge difference. And here's a quirky tip. Some cats respond well to gentle retreat tactics. Stepping back for a moment gives them the space to reset. Remember, it's not about punishing the cat. It's about understanding the why. Once you do, those sudden bites become predictable, manageable, and much less startling. So the next time your cat bites unexpectedly, pause and take a breath. Look at the tail, the ears, the little shifts in body language. That ouch might just be a tiny memo saying, I need a break, but I still like you. Think back to the first moment of this video, the sudden, baffling snap while petting. Now you can see it with new eyes. It wasn't personal, it wasn't random. It was a cat navigating their own thresholds, instincts, and the constant sensory world we humans rarely notice. And the best part? You don't need to fight it, lecture it, or even fully understand it. You just adjust, observe, and let your cat communicate in their own, slightly bitey way. All right, I should probably go check why my cat just disappeared under the bed after giving me a love bite. Catch you next time, FurEver.